Welcome friends. Last video we were telling all about LED and its principle and working. Today let us construct LED bulb from kit. The parts are given there in our text, and how can we make a bulb? Let us see. See, let us start with the parts of LED lamp. It is there in the text. First is the base. This base is actually the part giving connection to the holder, and it is attached to the heat sink. There is a coating inside the heat sink. The function of each part is given there in the table that you can refer. This heat sink absorbs the heat energy produced during the work of this LED. Then comes a plate, which is again heat absorbing plate, on which we are keeping the chip. Consists of number of LEDs here. This is LED chip it is called, and it is kept here with the help of a compound, that is heat sink compound. And to fix we are using special screws here. These screws used to attach this LED chip on this plate. Now we have other two screws. There are two types of holders. I told you this one type where we have to solder here, and other type of this screw meant for connecting the wire straight by pressing the screw here. This back connecting screw. So these are the screw meant for connecting this holder connection to that drive. This called driver, which is actually power board of this LED lamp, and it converts AC of 230 volt to DC. But in our text it is given the required DC voltage. What is the required DC voltage for an LED lamp for functioning? That we will measure and find out. That depends on so many other factors too, that we will see when we are measuring that output. One thing is there, one is positive, other is negative, and these two wires input may be of the same color, that is AC, and output will be of DC. To understand which is positive and which is negative, positive is given by red color and negative is given by black color. And the diffuser, to diffuse light, that means to spread light. To start with, we have to have some instrument to connect all these parts. Very important one is soldering iron, a screwdriver, a wire stripper where to cut that wire and remove the insulation. Now let us start with this. This actually I have connected this one to a 2-pin plug. This is input 230 volt and this is output, and we have to see how much voltage is produced here. I told you this depends on the LED chip we are using. Here there are 9 LED bulbs are there. Actually an LED bulb work 5 watt, 9 watt, etc. We are using LED of 12 volt. So a comfortably safe voltage is 8 to 10 volt, which is available from this output. So if there are 10, we will be getting output of this driver nearly 100 volt. This 100 volt is applied to this entire. These are connected in series, so each bulb will get voltage which is safe. If it is more than 12, it will get fuse. If one bulb get fuse, that chip altogether will stop functioning because these are in series. So this thing we have to keep in mind. So we can see whether this required voltage is here or not, how much is the voltage produced by this driver. See, this power board is connected to this AC supply. The input is connected and output is given here. Positive and negative. I told you one is red is positive and this is negative. And we are going to measure the output voltage. This is the multimeter used to measure the voltage. So this DC volt is measured here. Let us see how much is produced. Is 113. Now it is not connected to the LED chip. once we connect this one chip, voltage may vary because it is without load. We have the capacitor fully charged. So we get little bit higher voltage DC when it is not working. The time of working, how much is produced, we have to connect this one and see. That we will do now. In this board we can see one positive and negative. You might have noted that positive and negative. This is soldering iron, soldering lead and the wax for soldering. So to get good connection, we apply little bit wax to the tip of the wire after removing the insulation. Now I am connecting this one only, just see the voltage. Positive is connected to red wire and negative is connected to black wire. You have to see, you should not keep it for long time, that board will be damaged. Just for a while. Make sure that contact is correctly soldered. Okay, now we have connected these two wires in appropriate terminals, positive and negative properly, and I am switching on it. We have to measure this bulb is working, how much voltage is there. So it is very difficult to measure from this one because it is bright light. So I am just covering that light and we measure here at this terminal across this capacitor. Okay, you can see the reading. It is 79.1. And I told you there are 9 bulbs here, 9 LED bulbs there on the chip. So 79 is that voltage, total voltage. So it is divided among these 9. So we get 8 point something. So it is a safe voltage for this LED for functioning. This is the way we are getting the output from a drive. And it is applicable, it is given the text, it is used, this same board can be used for 5 watt or 9 watt. All this voltage we keep between 8 and 12. So maximum we won't give 12, nearly 8 to 9 or 10. So here we get just above 8 volt. Now we have to connect this to our LED lamp. So we remove the insulation of this using this strip. Carefully you have to do, otherwise the wire will be cut. And we have to insert this one to our holder, that base unit. You can see the 2 wires coming out. Just bend it. And we have to apply soldering here, soldering lead, so that the end is properly soldered. This is very similar to our filament lamp holder, and the connection is exactly the same. We make these 2 points which will be in touch with the holder. Okay, it is done. Now we have to connect this driver. This is the base. Then we connect this. And we fix it after applying this compound here. Now these 2 screws are fixed here and the chip is fixed on the base. Now it is too long, so we can cut that wire for proper length. Then we apply a little bit wax here, that's soldering wax, and just apply little bit lead here, soldering lead. Just ensure good connection. And it is connected plus to positive, that red to positive and black to negative. This part over. Now we have the diffusion. Diffuser is there. The diffuser we have connected. Now let us see. We connect this one to holder. This is the way we assemble one LED lamp. Now, after knowing all this or studying all these things, you go for an LED kit. We get nowadays a kit like this from the market. It is a power supply board in which we have some electronic circuit to produce the voltage we have seen in the case of driver in our previous experiment. Here it is inbuilt. So here you can see some black components, and that board itself is a chip. It is a printed circuit board. LED lamps are there and the electronic circuit to convert AC into DC. What is the difference here? Here we won't get positive and negative. Here we get both two terminals only. You can connect either this or this here. There is no polarity noted here because we give AC to this board at this point, and the board will convert this one to DC and supply to the LED lamps. So this is inbuilt one. So once we understand what is given in the text, that driver and voltage externally we have to get positive and negative, all these things we study and look at the board, there will be no positive and negative. You will be surprised where is the positive here, where is the negative here, because this board itself is different. Nowadays market we are getting this type of board. So don't be surprised. Every day new designs will be coming. So some modifications will be there. Here we are not using separate driver unit. Now other change in holder. We have used this type of holder. Two terminals we have soldered. Here we are using back connecting screws. Let us see how we connect this back connecting screws. Here you can see on that holder two holes. Through that holes the tips of wire we can take out. Okay. Now only that metallic wire part is kept outside a little. Just bend it. Please see, it should not touch that metallic base. And we apply the screw here. After keeping that wire just outside, please see, it should not touch that metallic part. You press that screw here inside. So instead of soldering, we have just pressed that screw which connect this chip to that holder. So nothing is there. It's only a chip and wires. There is no driver separate. And we fix here. This itself acts as a plate, and we keep our diffuser. This is so simple. Then the driver connection also, it is so simple. Nowadays we are getting this type of kit. So this is a variety of LED lamp. I hope you have got clear idea how to construct an LED bulb. That kit we are getting from the market, and we can make our own LED bulb now onwards.